Hello everyone, welcome back to another live stream. So, we have been live for, it's not telling me. Okay, give me a second while I bring it up on YouTube Studio, because my OBS is not telling me how long I've been live. Oh my god, yeah it is, about 2 minutes. Okay, right, that's fine. Right. Tree farm and collecting saplings. So, this is the plan today. So, hello. I love these emotes. Right, so. I'm a bit concerned that there's a dinosaur there that is so going to want to kill me. Right, do I have any more emeralds? Because we're going to need them. Let me just double check. Oh, I think the audio is a bit loud. Give me a second. I've just noticed that my audio is a little bit too loud. No, that'll do. I realised that it was that my audio was running the actual sound rather than it being dulled down a bit. I always dull the kind of game audio down just so it doesn't overpower the stream, but I forgot to change it back. Right, so we need to first get emeralds, but where we're going to be building the tree farm is all the way down here. All the way over here and behind the farms. But I need to get some more emeralds, so give me a second. Because we're going to get... Should we get some melon and pumpkin? Don't know, what do they... I know they buy pumpkins. But do they buy melon slice or do they buy melon block? I don't know. I also realised I need to repair my shovel. But I've kind of messed up. Because I don't have a good way to repair the shovel, so it takes a while to do. So I generally do it off camera. What? Do I even know where I'm going? You'd think I'd know where things are. You know, I did build all this, but I seem to be a little bit all over the place. Right. So they want emerald. What do you want? Beetroot. Right. Potato. Ah, you'll buy pumpkins. Oh, I could buy suspicious stew. Right, sorry. That reminds me of something that happened a few years ago when I was on a game like this. Right. Can this villager move? Because I can't even let myself out. Thank you. It's always good when they listen to me. Right, let me go and get some melon blocks. Because I've now realised it's melon blocks that I need. So realistically, we're going to need as many emeralds as we can get. Because we're going to need to get... I can't remember. Hang on. I don't know how many saplings there are from this add-on. So it's the saplings from the furniture add-on. It's the main one that need emeralds. But I can't remember how many there are. I know there's a fair few. But the ones for like from the furniture add-on, I'm mainly doing it for the leaves rather than anything else. Right, so you're the one that's going to do this for melon. Right. Is anyone else going to do for melon? Or melon at all? Oh, you will. Perfect. So we're looking for anywhere they've got something that's not the little stone. I'm already trading with you, right? Okay. Well, we've got 36 emeralds. That should do. There's definitely not 36 saplings. I think there's only like 10. Because the item we definitely want is the willow sapling. Right. My concern is this isn't very flat. So trying to build a tree farm might be quite entertaining. But let's get started then. So let's put our melon away. And actually, I've come up with an idea to check, actually. By the way, is there anything in here? Yeah. Okay, we'll ignore that. Right, if we go over here, let's take our car because it'll be a bit quicker. Oh, you know, we made this in the last stream. We may as well use it. Did we make it in the last stream or was it the stream before? I don't know. I mean, the car can't go through there, but we only actually need to go to here because I have had a thought. If I go into here, obviously this is all the stuff we have, right? That's not showing them all, though. Is that because it's all in the wrong category? Right, we're going to just type sapling. Oh no, you can't duplicate it now, can you? Okay, never mind, that idea doesn't work. But it's fine, we have a new idea. I just want to figure out how many saplings there are. So if we go over to here, why is the book not in there? Oh, what did I do with the book? Because, right, this one has... So this has all these, a lot of them having saplings. But where do we need to be? How many is there in the furniture add-ons? What we need to know, but it's this book, right? Oh, saplings. 6 new variants added, including willow, dogwood, and wisteria. I know there's orange acacia, golden. There's the golden chain, and then there's one more that I don't remember. So that should be good. I don't know if it'll say anywhere else about them. No, okay. Let's go back to the start. So, right. Okay. That's fine, right, so. It would help, because what we need to do is I need to grab light blocks. But I don't know how many we have. We might need to go to the nether. Huh. We need to go to the nether. That's fun. Right, we need to go to the nether. But what saplings do we have? Right, so we have a magic sapling. We of course have jacaranda saplings. We have fir saplings. And we have redwood. Which, I would say is good, but that's 4 of the 50 something in the add-on. So that's the bit that's not so good. Can we... Yeah. We can make that full of saplings. So in terms of normal Minecraft, which we want to do as well... Oh, we do actually have flowering oak. But I'm not going to make that part of it. Okay, right, we've got jungle saplings, so we'll go and do that. We have a spruce sapling. I don't have pale oak, I don't have cherry, okay. So we've got a few more. Oh, right. But we need to go to the nether, which I didn't want to do, but... Okay, right. Let's go to the nether. We literally just need to get some either glowstone or shroom light. That's all we need to get. Right. Just because we need something that's going to be good for lighting. Right. So shroom light's easy to get, but it's not as easy to get in high quantity. And I've not brought any gold armor with me. Like a bit of an idiot. Or any blocks. Again, like a bit of an idiot. Right, let's go back home from the nether. Because we need blocks. So we'll go and do that. And then we can get goldstone. That'd be lovely. Glowstone. Oh, honestly, I don't know what I'm saying. Right, so if we can get glowstone, we can then get a block to keep the area light. So we're going to need some dirt. And let's go and see. Do we have any gold armor? No. Right. Do we have any gold ingots to make gold armor? Come on. Let's not have this as a whole stream of needing... Okay, right. As you can see, I am the most organised person on YouTube. I'm not. I'm terribly unorganised today. Right. We'll go with the golden boots. There we go, right. Now let's go to the nether, because we shouldn't have any issues with piglins. We've got plenty of blocks, so we can pillar up to get the glowstone. Which will do us well. That will do us very well. So, let's go... So there's some immediately up there. Leave me alone. Right, okay. There we go. They're going to leave us alone. So, I think we need to go a bit further. Nope. Right, let's kill these hoglins before they cause us some real trouble. And realistically, we don't want to go and pillar too much. So I want to try and make sure that when we're climbing up, I want to make sure that we're climbing directly to the glowstone. Right. So then we'll start over here, because this is a good place with the amount. I do apologise about the slight shout there. Right, let's go and do this. Right. We need to go down a few. And if we go this way... we just want to make an area around it. To try and make sure that we don't lose any. That's the plan. We need to not lose any. Because we don't mind losing dirt, but we do mind losing glowstone. And this is actually a really large amount of glowstone. Okay. Well, it was a nice amount of glowstone. Well, that went well. That's what we get for not looking where we're going. Right, let's go. Honestly, that just went badly wrong. Right. Well, let's go and try and actually get some more glowstone, because that's not going to do much. Because that's only making 15. And when we've got more than 50 saplings, we're going to need a lot more glowstone than that. So, let's go back over to where we were, because it was a very good amount of glowstone. So, it was over here. I should actually hold my shovel a bit. If we've got glowstone, we need to hold our shovel. Oh no, if we get experience eye. I do know what I'm saying, kind of. Right. So if we get that, this time we will sneak a bit. Right. So we'll see how much this was in a second. Enough for 36 blocks. Which is pretty good. For one vein of glowstone, that's pretty good going. Right. I've done it again. Well, that's twice we have died through, to be honest, just being stupid. Let me put my armor on. No, not that armor. Right, let's put all this back on. Because we do have keep inventory. But I'm taking the armor off because I don't want to use up the durability too much on dying stupidly. So, right, let's see if we can get this, because that's quite a big vein of glowstone up there. However, That's quite high up. And I would much rather not use loads and loads of our blocks needlessly. So let's go and climb up here. Because then we're much closer anyway. We're actually, I think, too high up. Oh, we're going to be... Oh, hang on. We might be just about okay. Yeah, we're going to lose some of the glowstone, but we're mostly, I think, okay. Right. Let me see, because we need to do this carefully again. But this time we need to not die in the process of trying to be careful. Nope, not there. Okay. So we just need to get as much as we can. And hopefully it will be enough. Right, let me do this. Right. So that's another 21. So we've got 57, which is still, I don't think that's enough, but it's getting there. It's getting there. Right. And we can try and get a little bit more by just seeing what we can collect from there. 2 more. That's not terrible. Right, so where's the next amounts? Where's the next one that we're going to go with? Up there, I reckon. So let's go over here. We will try and make it so we're underneath it and then go up, I think. Go about here, I think. Right. I'm going to go into the second person just so I can see how close we are. Right. Okay. So let's go, yeah, out to here. We still got another stack on us. Yep, good. Right. There we go. If you are enjoying the stream, please make sure we are leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. Will greatly help us to grow. Right, is that mostly underneath the... Yeah, I think so. Right. It's not entirely over it. So we might just need to be careful. Right. And then we need to go to, like, there. Okay. We're getting somewhere. $26. So we've got 85 now, which is pretty good. Just give me a second. Right, okay, so why are they all shooting? Oh, they're shooting a hoglin. Okay. Well, we'll leave them to it, I think. So, right, we're going to go to this little glowstone mound here. Okay. Now, this one won't use as much dirt, just because it is a much smaller vein. Right. Okay. We are nearly done. So, we've now got 64 plus 36. And I think I would sell 4 blocks of glowstone around each sapling. But that might be just a little bit much. We'll have to see how much we can get, because we've got a good amount here. That's really easy to access. Because this bit here is really easy to access, really easy to mine. Right, okay. If we got any more in here. Because we've got quartz in here, but doesn't look like we have any more glowstone. But that's fine. It's to be expected. You don't generally get that much in little cave systems like this. Though I think because of one time, because I do actually want to get some work done, this might kill me. That's fine. I kind of guessed that would kill me. Give me a second. I'm just going to sort my wires out because I've got wires in front of me too much. There we go. Right. No, that's not live, is it? Oh, yeah, it is. Right, okay, so let's go to where we're building now. Hang on. Priorities is we actually need to get the blocks that we're going to use. So I'm thinking we want to use... We're going to need fences, and a lot of them. So I think oak's probably best. So let's do that. Let's grab a bunch of oak. And we can grab the crafting table from the library, rather than crafting a new one. We can get that from there. And let's go over to the other side of the land. Come on, there we are, over the bridge. And straight into the lab. Perfect. Right, so because we are on Bedrock Edition, we can't set up an automatic wood farm because it generally just wouldn't work. But I'm thinking about where we do this. I actually think, yeah, doing it over here is probably best. So let me do... Right, if we go up here, and then place the water. Hopefully that will spread quite far. And then if we just do that a few times, we should be all good. And I actually just want to check something, because I've got my schedule on when I'm going to do videos on that next week. As well as streams. However, I think... Yeah, okay. I messed up. So I messed up when I'm going to do videos, but that's fine. By the way, my Minecraft stream next week is going to be Friday. So 1 week today. But instead of being at 9, it's going to be at 8. So it's going to be 8 till around 10 or 11. Somewhere there. Right, so let's clear up this area. So this is going to be a good start. So if we chop this down a little bit. Because we can use jacaranda for like a path through it, I think. Since we're in that biome, I think that would make sense. And hopefully while we're out here, we will have some wandering traders spawn in. But let me get like jacaranda. So if we start here, I've seen that we have a furniture merchant, which is what we're after. So let's see if he's selling a sapling, or what sapling is he selling. Dogwood. Well, if you're selling dogwood, we don't need you. What we do, however, need is to sleep. So let's go back down into the lab. If we have a bed in there, I don't think we do, actually. No, we don't have a bed yet. Oh, well, we did, but I got rid of the bed. So let me... No, I don't need that. I need this. Let's make a blue bed. Because blue is my favorite color. So let's make a blue bed. There we go. Place that there. And let's sleep. And let's also put away some of the stuff that we don't need in here for now. Oh, I went all that way. I have a sleeping bag on me. And I went inside to sleep. I have a sleeping bag. By the way, that's for the essentials add-on. Right. So, if we go back over here. So we're going to make a path that's going to go through here. This is the plan. And we will make it actually go all the way to the iron farm, I think. Or to the start of the iron farm, I should say. Though that means it is going to change heights, which is maybe not ideal, but it's not a massive problem. We could do with... right. I think because of spacing... If we do a 4-block path, maybe. Right, let me... There we go. Just so he's not in the way, right. Let me... grab some saplings. Okay. We got the jacaranda, which is actually what we needed. We want the jacaranda first. And then I'm going to wood oak. So, what we're going to do, I think, actually, is do it like this. And then if we go, like, 4 blocks between them. Why have I just done that? So if we give 4 blocks between them, that should mean they could grow without issue. Which seems like a good idea. So we're going to do Oak and Jacaranda first, just because they are ideal to start with. Mainly because we're building out those. The Jacaranda's already done. I'm just thinking. Where's our Essentials book? Are you the same merchant? Yeah. Right, I know it's horrible to kill the merchants, but we're doing it with good reason. We're killing the merchants just because if we kill them, they should respawn and we'll hopefully get new traits. There's method in my evil. Essentials, right. Settings. I will check some leaves breaker. I will keep the book on us because it might be needed. It might become very important. Because I want to make sure that we're still going to get a bunch of saplings. Even though we've turned leaves breaker on. It just means it should remove all the leaves really, really quickly. And yeah, this is the reason why I said about doing the 4 block gap, is just to make sure this doesn't get in the way. We got a whopping 1 sapling, but 1 sapling is better than none. Is what we're going to go with. So, if we're going to do that, let's mark out where they're going to go. So, let me grab my dirt. 1, 2, 3, 4. And glowstone. And then it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 glowstone. Okay, right. There we go. There we go. That dropped a few more saplings. So for now, we're just going to fill it all with oak. But the idea is we're going to have one of every type of tree in here. And then we'll have space for... we'll have like a big area for just planting the general. So... If we need to harvest a bunch of one type of wood, we will keep that in mind. Let's do that. And we'll make some jacaranda shortly. Like jacaranda stairs, I think. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, okay. So let's just see how far is this going to need to go. Because we've said we're going to go to about there. Okay, not too bad. So we've got more of the oak growing. The oak's growing quite quick. And the jacaranda's growing quite quick, to be fair. And this time we get 6 jacaranda saplings. Nice. Not there. And I'm just clearing the space out. Just so that we don't have all the lavender around. Nice as the lavender is. it does get in the way. Right, we'll put all of those as jacaranda for a bit. Just because that is the path, so... right. So we're going to there. And we will probably have paths going down the sides, just because I get the feeling that this is not going to offer enough space overall. But we have got a bunch of trees grown. Now the great thing with the leaves breaker is it can destroy multiple trees in one go, which is always useful when it does that. So let's, yeah. And then let me actually put oak all the way down at this end. Right, crafting table. So, how many do we have currently? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've currently got 10. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I figured that a tree had just grown because it kind of caused a great big shadow. Right. So, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, okay, we'll make it go a little bit further, just because I actually want to... I want it to go, like, just beyond... Actually, no. No, I've changed my mind, actually, because if we build an archway on it, we don't want that to get in the way of the trees. So I think, actually, this should work quite nicely. That's what I'm actually thinking. So, let's do all this. And then, right here. Yep. And this one. Which means I'm actually going to take out some of the land. We'll push the land back a bit. And let's chop some more trees. Right, there we go. And we just need to replant. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we've got 7 and 8. So if we've got 8 on each side, that's going to be 16. So that's going to be 16 saplings, which is nowhere near the amount we need. I don't think. Though that being said, actually, I might need to go into a creative world to figure this out. I might go into a creative world to figure this out. That's what we're going to do. Right, I'm going to put a screen on because I don't need to see my private worlds. Give me a second. Because I do have worlds that I don't use on YouTube. And I'd rather you not see those. So, we're going to quickly put a screen up while we go and change into the into a creative world. Okay, that was weird. Right. So we're just going into a creative copy of the world. It's fine, I just had some weird world pop up because of the LAN thing. But we're not doing that. We're definitely not doing that. Okay. So we've got into a copy of the world. Where I could just go and do this. This is an old copy of the world. I think. I mean, it's got the iron farm, but let's clear out our inventory, right. So let's go sapling. So right, we've got 3, 6, okay. So there's 7 along. Yeah. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So 28, 29, 30, 31. And I do want to make sure we've got 2 willows, yeah. So there's 31 saplings in the game. By the way, actually, fun little thing for you. One of the weirdest trees we have, actually, in the game, is this one. This is the Origin Oak tree. It's actually got really big. But it's based on how the game used to look. I don't know if we can actually find... Should we see? / locate biome. Just to show it you. Biomes are plenty. KS. Origin Valley. Just because I want to see if I can show it you, but I might not find one. Nope, there's not one within a reasonable distance. That's fun. Right, okay. How many did we say there was, sorry? 7, 14, 21, 28, 29, 30, 31. Right. I'm going to put that in a message on the chat, just to remind me. Right. Oh. Okay, right, we're loading into the realm. So it's 31 saplings. There we go. We'll put a message in the live chat to remind me. So 31 saplings. So if we've got 16 spaces at the minute, if we double that, that'll make it 32. Which works because of the that will work well just because of nether trees. We're going to need to factor those in because they're not a sapling, they're a fungus. And mangroves are propagule, not a sapling. So there's a few of those that you need to really think about. I just need to make sure I've got no creepers, by the way. Okay, right. I think we need to make a chest. Let me place down a chest on... We'll place it here. Just to put a bunch of this lavender. Because the lavender's filling our pockets up. Okay, right. So we've said we've got 16. I'm also going to... Just now, because I think we've got probably enough jacaranda, at least for now. I am going to chop all of this. Is there a reason why this hasn't... I don't think there's a reason why that did disappear, but it's fine. Okay, right. Oh, hang on. That's auto replanting. I don't want auto replant. Because I wouldn't be able to see what I have. Right, there we go. Let's also put some saplings in here. Because we have too many, I think. Yeah, we have over 64 jacaranda saplings. We don't need that many right now. We don't need that many right now. Right. So if we take this to... It's going to have to go like 2 blocks extra, I think. Right. Right, okay. So, if we do this then... So, we'll just check. This is 18, so we've got 2, 4, 6, and 8. Yeah, good. So, yeah, if we're going to go with 32... Well, it's going to be 34 spots, I think. So, we're going to need to double this. So, if we go down here... by the way, is he selling... This wandering trader, is he selling a sapling of any kind? Or is the wandering trader even still here? I think the wandering trader maybe died or despawned. The llamas are still here, but that's not much use for us. Okay, so we need to do this. And... Oh, so we're trying to keep these all 4 blocks apart. So 1, 2, 3, 4. No, because that would only be 2 blocks apart. Because if... Right, okay. The tree goes there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the tree would go here. Which would then mean that's there. Which means the path would be here. Right. So we've figured that bit out. Which is going to be important. So. Let me mind that as well. So if we're going to do this, it needs to go, right, which one's that thing here? X. So it needs to go from X125 to X166. Okay. I'm going to chance using my shovel. So it's 1, 2, 5. So here. I just need to not break my shovel because I'll repair it off camera. Because I'll just go and do a bunch of work just to sort it out. Right, let me see how far that's going then. 150, right. 158. Okay, right. That goes far enough, to be fair. And what I'm thinking is if we do 3 lots of this, because then it allows for expansion, but it also gives us a lot of space. Right, okay. Let me clear this out. That's slightly awkward. because of how much the ground drops. Oh, there's the wandering trader. Right, what have you got for us? Cherry sapling. I will absolutely take a cherry sapling. Thank you. Good. Thank you, good sir. Right. If we do to 166 here. There we go. Because that's at least on the same level. Okay, right. I do not need to pick up even more dirt. We're going to do this. If we look down, it shouldn't place too many. It placed a couple in the wrong place, but not too many, which is good. And let's go and place all of these in here. Fill that in. Right. So I think what we need to now do is go it back into this chest, putting a bunch of stuff in here. We could put sapling in there. If it's only the one sapling that we have of something, I will just stick it in a bundle for now. But the idea with this is going to be that by having one of each plant or one of each tree grown, the idea is that hopefully we'll be able to chop it down and easily get the saplings. You know, I hate water mechanics. I hate water mechanics in Minecraft. Because it just goes to wherever it's easiest to go down. And it doesn't go in any sensible way. Which makes it really annoying. But it's the best option we have. Let me grab... Did I put my sleeping bag away? I did. Okay. Right, so if we go sleep... And then it's going to be useful to know, yeah, we're going to have to go another in this direction, I think. Right. Oops, I don't need lavender. I need my glowstone. And I need to clear all this space just so that I can see where the glowstone is, because I don't want to count. I don't want to have to keep counting, so... We're going to place this to here. And then do we want it all to be the same size? Like same level? I think so, but I'm going to go grab a iron ingot. Purely because I'm going to use an iron shovel now. Just while my diamond one goes out of service for repair. Because until we've gone to the end and done all that, I think we need to be a little more cautious about what we're doing. Right. I forget the fact that I have a scythe in here as well. Right. Is it night time again? No. I think it was because of the angle with the car. Right, so we've got an iron shovel, just so we can get this leveled back out. So even though there is 32 saplings, I think we're not going to use the flowering oak. Or we might. We could. Because technically it's a different leaf. And though this farm is mainly about wood, it's also a useful thing for getting leaves. The idea is that we get things en masse through these massive building. So if we do this, and then we'll have to bring the path down 1 block. Right, we've been going for just over an hour now. Because I was a little bit late getting on the starting, but... yeah, I was a little bit late starting. So next week, my streams are going to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, I think. Though I might be wrong. I probably am. We'll see. Right, I'll get my schedule up. Because I've not posted it on YouTube yet. I will post that tomorrow or Sunday. So I'm streaming Monday at 3 PM, Tuesday at 3 PM, and Wednesday at 7 PM. So in the usual order, we're going to do Lego Fortnite first, then Dreamlight Valley, then Pokopia. If there are any extra streams that are out of the ordinary, we will of course let you know. Because I don't know if we're going to do an extra stream. There may be time on Thursday where I might be able to do an extra stream. We will see. If I do it, it'll be on Tom and Dashy Life. Because I think of the games that I play, that's on the videos, I think that's the most streamable. Right, I need to take down this mound. Right. I didn't realise how much terraforming this was going to take, but... Let me just do this. Nope, that's not what I want to do. I want to go here. Okay, right. That actually did a lot of the job for us, which is good. By using the shovel, even though we have kind of just literally used up a whole shovel just for terraforming. And we're definitely going to need to go and get another shovel, but it's fine. Let me put some more dirt away. And some more lavender, because we have so much lavender. So, the idea is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 10 blocks between them, which is good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I think the path would go here. I think. So it should go 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why have I done that? Oh yeah, because it should be at 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. I put glowstone in the wrong place again. Never mind. Let me replace that with dirt. So it should go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you'd have the glowstone here. Yeah, that's correct. So our calculation is right. Which means we're going to go to there. So we're going to need another shovel. So once again, I'm going to go get some iron from the farm. How many sticks do I have? I'm going to have to craft sticks as well. Let's make 2 iron shovels just because I think there's going to be a lot more a lot more terraforming to do, so... let's go do that. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. Yeah, the idea is this should help us when we come to doing any, like, building. We should be able to easily grab any sapling we need. Because we should just be able to chop down a tree. If we keep leaves breaker on, we'll get the saplings instantly. And it'll be perfect. So, right, with where we've gone up to now, we need to take out all of this. So I need to get rid of more lavender. So if the path's going to be here, that's going to mean that the glowstone's going to go there. So let me do this. I am crouching to do the path mining, the mining for the path, just because obviously we have the dirt breaker, or I think it's actually an understand breaker, but we have that which massively affects when we're mining. So right, this needs to go all the way up here. Is that far enough yet? Nope. Needs to keep going. That needs to be felled. Annoyingly, that one isn't picked up by the essentials for some reason. Right. I think we need to go sleep. So it's getting dark. We don't want any monsters to spawn. Especially creepers. We don't want creepers to spawn, but to be honest, they shouldn't spawn in this area because this could be a very well lit area. So, right. Let me figure out our landscaping. So we're going to mine all of this. I'm going to put another block there. There we go. So, right. Where are we at then? The issue is now is I can't see... can't see where the center block is. Right. So this now goes all the way. We just need to take it across this side. Yeah, we just need to dig out all this. And actually, we need to keep it that level. Right, yeah, we'll keep it that level. So, welcome to the stream, anyone who is just joining us. We are in the process of figuring out the tree farm, which we figured out that we're going to need about, there's 31 saplings in our pack. So that's why that message is in the chat. Because we've got 31 saplings in our game. We've got a whole lot of dirt on us, so we can't actually get any more. Right. There we go. We'll allow ourselves to pick up some more dirt. And we're going to need so many oak fences. We're going to need so many oak fences to go around this. So right, this is going to need to go up here. All the way to the other end of the building. Is it 125, I want to say? Yeah, it's 125 is where we need to get to. We're currently at 127. Okay. I'm pretty sure our shovel is going to break any second. Yeah. That's fine. So if we go along here... I don't need to crouch now, so that's fine. Let's go and make another stack of jacaranda. Going all the way across. And then we can go all the way back down here. And we will be able to make this all work. Right. By the way, obviously I did it here. I need to leave the gaps for the jacaranda stairs to go. And then what we need to do is just connect this up here. And then we'll place all the glowstone in a second. We'll place all the glowstone in, which will then mark all of the planting spots. Right. Okay. So we've done that. I think what I might do as well is over this end. Just so if we were to have... Going along here, I'm thinking about just going around with a jacaranda across the front. To just connect up the 3 lines. We'll get some jacaranda fences just to link up and make it look like it's not floating, because it kind of is floating. There we go. So that works. So we've got 2 paths going across, which is good. So now let's go through and do all the glowstone. And I'm also going to just go through and fill this in with dirt. There we go. And so, if we can remove all of this, so we can at least see where we are working. Right. So it needs to go here, yeah? Yeah. So we're going to place all of these in. And then we can place all of the saplings that we have in once we've done this bit. I just need to mine out so much lavender. And I need to do that. There we go. So that's the last one. So then we are going to go over here. And there we go. So, that's the plan. That's the design that we have. Oh, and I just actually missed one here. I think. Wait. There's actually one where it just doesn't quite go as far as it's meant to. This one should actually be there. But I've done it wrong across the whole design, so it's going to be wrong across the whole design. Right. And we're going to just fill this in like that. And I think I'm actually going to, instead of doing the jacaranda fences to show somewhat of support of the structure, I'm just going to make a dirt wall to go underneath it. Even though it won't look naturally done, and you know, it is going to look man-made, it's better than the other options, I think. Right, so there we go, we've got that. Okay, that's fine. So I just had a notification. Right, so we've done that. We just need to mine through there. But I think we can put all of the... I think we can do all the glowstone. Is it here? Yeah. I think this is going to be where you get to the bit where it's going to be a bit more weird. Or a bit more work. Is because we've got a mix of stone in this bit. Just because of the amount of grass that we've had to remove. Right, there we go. And I do not need a sapling. Right. So eventually we will push this back. Just to ensure that it's not going to be in the way. But I think we're going to need to craft a second chest. I think we've got way too much dirt on us. Or I might have to go... and go to our storage area. To drop off some dirt. Just because of how much we have. Though we might also have to go and burn some lavender. Again, because of how much we have, we might have to go and burn some lavender. Yeah, but to be honest, I'm not even sure I have enough space to store all this dirt. That is a real issue. We may not actually have space to store the dirt. We might be about to start burning dirt as well as lavender. Okay, so let's go over to our storage area. We'll drop off the dirt. And then we can see where we can go from there. Because we've not had many traders spawn. So we might have a bit more of an adventurous stream next week, because it might be the quest to get as many saplings as we can. Root of dirt needs to go in here. There we go. There we go. We've cleared our inventory quite a bit by getting rid of all that dirt. We've nearly got 54 stacks of dirt. Which is 2 full chests. A full chest is 27 stacks. So that's 54 stacks. 54 times 64 is way too much dirt. 54 times 64 is way too much dirt. Right. Let me... I should have grabbed another iron ingot. Yeah, I should grab another iron ingot. And we have put all the glowstone in. Now I would do extra glowstone between the between the where the sapling goes. I would do glowstone either side, but I don't think we've got enough. It would just be close, but I think we're about 30 short. I think. It wouldn't surprise me. And this is a massive, massive thing. Like, this is that big. I don't know if you would ever be able to load all of it in and have it all still functioning. Oh, yay. I'm glad that one worked. Annoyingly, rooted dirt doesn't work on the sandbreaker. That's annoying. Okay. So, we at least have this. Have we any way of making this a little more natural? Because I don't want it to just look like a hard surface, but I'm also very conscious that it needs to still be functional. Right, that should be okay. So, we've got obviously all the glowstone in. I actually need to mine out all of this. There we go. And then we can actually use some of this dirt to refill in the space. There we go. Right, so we just want to grow one of each sapling then. So we might have enough for like the main area. Hello to Lachlan Breets U6T. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are having fun. If you are, please make sure you are leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. Right, we're gonna need 6 jacaranda stairs, so we will have to make 8 just because we need 6. So we will do this. How are you doing today, Lachlan? I subbed. Thank you, Lachlan, for the sub. Will greatly help us out. How are you doing today? You having a good day? Good. Good to hear. Right, I need to put all this away. Right. Let me... how do I want to do this? How's yours? It is good. It is good. I've been to work today. But I'm now off for 9 days. I have 9 days where I can literally be playing games all day. So, we are doing well. Oh, nice. Yeah. We've got plenty of time to play games. Right. We're just going to fill this in. So that where each of the planting spots are, we can have one glowstone like either side of it. I think should work. I just need to see. I don't think I have enough, but we will have nearly enough. Because this is going to be enough for all of the saplings in our game. Because we have a lot of saplings in the game that normal Minecraft doesn't have. which does kind of mean that we need a much bigger area to plant if we want to plant one of every tree. Do you play Donut SMP? No, I've never heard of it. I will be honest with you, I've never heard of Donut SMP. Right. I would love to know what that is, though. Well, I might actually have enough glowstone. I just haven't done there yet. Right, let me do that. It's the most popular server in the world with thousands of players online every day. Oh. Yeah, I've never heard of that, to be honest. Though I'm not sure I'd want to play with thousands of people every day. I kind of like having my own personal world, rather than being on a server with thousands of people. Lol. Yeah, I'd prefer to play solo than 3,000 people. Right. And it turns out we did actually have enough glowstone. I just need to drop down here. Just so that I can fill this in. And there we go. We've got a... At the minute, it's a field of glowstone. But we're going to work on that one. So if we clear our hotbar bit. What do you play on? I play on PlayStation 5. Right, let's start... If we go along there with the non-modded... So we could put spruce sapling, jungle sapling, cherry sapling. And then down at the opposite end, we can put the stuff from the furniture add-on. And then between those, we could just do all of these, I think. I like how I did this. I didn't put an oak sapling down. And because this is so bright, we've actually not got many mobs spawning, which is nice. I mean, it was a surprise that we haven't got many mobs. Given the fact that there's... I think like 2.5 stacks of glowstone out. It wouldn't surprise me if we don't get many mobs. Though I'm going to deal with this creeper, because it is not going to ruin all the work we've just done. Right. Have I got a flowering oak sapling? I do. Perfect. So that can go next to the magic. And then that grew really quickly. And then we could go with a jacaranda there. There we go. Yeah, so we play on PS5. I used to have this world on PS4, but like swapped it over. I nearly just messed that one up. What time will you be live tomorrow? I'm not live tomorrow. I've not got a stream booked for tomorrow. The next time I'm actually on here is next Friday, because we play a bunch of other games on the channel. So we play Minecraft, Lego Fortnite, Pokopia, and Dreamlight Valley. All of where we do a lot of building, a lot of designing. So we play a range of games, all with a bunch of design work, all just having fun. Right. Oh, we have a merchant who's going to sell us a golden chain sapling, which is good. So we can put a golden chain sapling there. And then I want to go around the outside with oak fences, I think. So let's do that. And then we need to make a stack of 6. Just so we can make a bunch of this. Oh, nice. Very sadly, I have to go. I will watch you the next time. Okay, I will see you next time then, Lachlan. Next time I'm on here is next Friday at 8 PM. So I will hope to see you then. So what we're going to do is take this over here. The trees should still grow with the fences here, I think. Okay, is what Lachlan's saying. So thank you very much for watching, Lachlan. Wonderful to have you here. I also realised why I had cherry wood and no cherry saplings. The wisteria sapling that we had actually uses cherry wood for the tree, which is why we had cherry wood with no sapling for it. I've also just taken this way too far. I've taken that way too far. So I think we only need to go to about here, I think. Not there. Right, we need to take it to here, and then we'll leave all the front open. And then we could go up here. And we have run out of fences, so we'll go and sort that. And this might be a problem, actually, with the design. Nothing's going to be able to grow there because of the cherry tree. We'll figure a way around that issue. Right. 42... oak fences. I don't know if that's going to be enough. I don't think it is, because this is, I think it's like 30 something blocks wide, so I don't think it's going to be enough. Right. Okay, so this is the far corner. Okay, that takes it to there. We just need to make some more sticks, I think. Yeah, we just need more sticks, and then we can make more oak fences. And then take those along there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oops, I've just made a crafting table. I did not need a crafting table at all. Why have I done that? My blog placement skills are amazing. Right. Okay, so we've got... some of these trees have now grown. So the golden chain one, which comes with the nice kind of hanging vines. So it comes with like hanging golden vines. My description of that is amazing. I think they're called hanging golden chain leaves, I think. It's like the hanging wisteria leaves on this one. And that tree is not going to grow. That fir tree is not going to be able to grow because of this. Why are these trees, some of them, so wide? Honestly. We don't need trees that wide. Though what I do need, I think in the next stream, we'll either do a quest for saplings, or we will do a waste disposal building in the town, which will basically be a whole building constructed to not burn from lava, that we're going to have to basically chuck a bunch of lavender and dirt away. I think that's going to have to be the need for that. Right, how many... Oh, I almost just fell off the edge. Ah, okay. Let me grab dirt, because I think what we're going to have to do is bring this up and link it back to that corner. Yeah, then we're going to have to do it like that, I think. I generally don't do this much terraforming. I don't generally alter the terraform, I don't generally change the land all this much. Like, this is a rarity for me, is to start changing the landscape so much. I try to limit it, but you know, it's needed. It is well needed, unfortunately. Right. What is also well needed is oak. I need oak. And the oak tree is not growing, okay. We'll harvest the flowering oak then. Yay, right. And I'm going to have to wait for a sapling. Yeah, okay, that's good. So we can get a flowering oak sapling from that, so that we can make the last 3 fences we need. So eventually the plan is going to be that this will be completely filled with trees, is the plan. Now, we don't necessarily need a tree in every slot, which I think is important, going to be good, because some of the trees take up too much room. But I think it works quite well, because we're going to have a lot of space for planting different trees. But it'll also be a good way to show what different trees we have. And hopefully a good way to get saplings. Because we've got... I think we figured that we'd have, like... If each row is 16... We've got 16... 32... 48... Look at me with my maths. So 48 planting spots. We only, as we figured, we need about 34. So that's useful. We need 34 to do the whole thing. And that spruce tree that is grown is really small. Like, you call that a spruce tree? It was that small, it didn't give me a sapling. So small. Right, I don't think we have any lava. So we will figure out what we will do to dispose of stuff, because I don't think we have any lava. But yeah, I think we definitely need a waste disposal building to dispose of hundreds upon hundreds of lavender and hundreds upon hundreds of dirt that we don't need, because we don't need that much. I mean, who needs this much dirt? Seriously. That's very, very nearly 54 stacks. So that's much needed, I think. Right. I could put oak saplings in there. Rooted dirt can go in this chest. Cobblestone is all the way down in this one. And then the rest of it's all jacaranda, so up to the top floor. And if we could get enough, ender pearls, I would like to add an elevator to this building. But it uses, I wouldn't say use like 4 ender pearls a time. It's quite expensive. So that's the thing. But not to worry, we will think about doing that at some point. I think it's nice having the golden chain at the front. It adds a nice pop of colour. And I think these are spruce leaves. I think we need a lot of spruce leaves. Because I'm probably going to do spruce leaf for the floor, for the path in this area. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the last few stacks of dirt that I've got. And I'm going to just trim this tree down. Because I don't care if it looks weird. I just want to trim the tree to allow a fir tree to grow. See the fir or redwood? I actually don't know. I'm going to just mine 2 cherry logs as well from it. Just to give a fair reason for getting rid of this. There we go. And I'll get rid of that last cherry log as well, just to make it look semi-normal. And we got a new wisteria sapling from that, which is good. What I might do is I might at the entrance put a double chest. Just to store saplings. So literally just like here. We could store different saplings. We have up to 1 stack of each. No more than 1 stack of each. Right. Why is the oak had to do a great oak tree? I'm just chopping that down. It's not allowed to do a great oak tree. Because particularly in this area, the idea is that it's meant to be decorative trees. Just so we can see what we have. Right. I will trim this like 1 block further, I think. Yeah, we're going to trim the cherry tree as well, the cherry blossom tree, just to make sure that trees can grow around it. There we go. Because now at least we shouldn't have any issues. I am also going to go up here and sort out the jacaranda leaves that just seem to not despawn. And then what we can do is we know where some biomes are to get different saplings. Some of them aren't actually too far away. Can I do all this here? I can. So we might go and try and get some saplings. Just to round off the stream. Oh no, I've messed that up. Right, and I'm gonna grab all this lavender as well. Oh, and I've still got something in my bundle. Have I got a sapling that I've not planted yet? I did not want to put sticks in here. Oh, I've got dogwood. I forgot about the dogwood. And I think I'm now realising, I think I bought the golden chain for no reason. I did. I bought the golden chain sapling for no reason. Never mind. Right, okay. So we'll put those in there. We've now got the redwood and the fir tree grown. Why did it do a small fir tree? It's not like a fir tree. The redwood's a pretty sensible redwood. I need to get another spruce sapling. Let me grab that, actually. Because I can put the saplings in here. I can put those in there. Up to a stack is what we said, so we will take the rest down to our storage. And then what we need to figure out from there then is how close is it to get one more spruce, which we can do easy because I think I've got spruce saplings. And then how close is it to get birch? The others might be a little bit more work. Because I know where we can get pale oak. That's not a problem. Yeah, I could do another spruce sapling. That's fine. I can get another spruce sapling. I can put some cherry logs in there. We can put away the last of the dirt for today. Put away the roots of dirt. And then we could pull away the jacaranda. We've got 10 minutes left of what we would normally stream. So let's see. What can we get that's nearby? So we've got spruce. So that's fine. We can't get like orange acacia sapling or whatever it's called. Because that's from the furniture merchant. We can get... I imagine there's birch nearby. There's got to be birch nearby. Surely. I imagine if we're going to have birch nearby, it's got to be at the village. I think. That's what I would imagine. I'm just going to come in here and put a spruce sapling down. In the corner. That can stay as is now. Let me go to sleep. And then yeah, we can get... I'm sure we can get birch nearby. Beyond that, I don't know. I think we're going to need to grab our dragon to go off flying. That's going to be the plan. We'll fly off on our dragon. We'll fly off into the sunset. Or the sunrise, I should say. In the middle of the rain. And we could try and make this work. So let's go and sit here. We got 7 more scales, which is great. Right, so... Come on. Properly take off. Right. So we've obviously got the village over here, which is in a plains biome, which would usually have birch. So that's what I'm thinking. We could get birch. I hope we can get birch. Yeah, birch. Right. Land. Come on, land. Thank you. Right. There we go. So we've got birch. We might be able to get some pale oak. Oops. Oh no. Why did I do that? I just dropped my iron axe. Diamond axe, sorry. We don't want to be doing silly things like that. Right. So over this way is... Oops. I can't eat while I'm on a dragon. Okay. We'll have to do that in a minute. So over here I think's where we're doing the zoo. I think it's in this direction, a bit of a distance. So we can see if en route we find any other biome. Because there's the fir forest. We've already got... Well, we can't plant these. Beyond this is redwood. And beyond that, I think's magic. Beyond that, I think's the pale oak forest. I think. The issue is that these biomes, some of these biomes are actually quite big. Okay, so I've got the roofed forest. And I've got the pale oak forest. So if we can land about here. Because I like the idea of being around the outskirts. And we got 7 dark oak logs. And over a stack of dark oak. And we get 8 pale oak. And this is something I didn't think about. Didn't think about that in my design. Dark oak and pale oak actually need a 2x2. And I didn't think about that in my design. Which is a bit careless, to be fair. I should have thought about that. Right, I need to get my dragon to go up. Come on. Up. There we go. Soar into the skies. So we can go back home. So we will figure out next time then, what other ones can we get? What other ones do we know where they are? None. Is the quick answer. None. But we need to figure out what else do we have left to get. Because some of it we could use wandering traders. But we can't use wandering traders for like biomes of plenty ones. Because they won't sell those. Nor will the furniture version. So we're going to have to find every biomes of plenty biome. And there is plenty of them. Sorry, that was a bad joke. Bad pun. But yeah, there is a lot of biomes in the biomes of plenty. All of which we need to try and find. But we've got 3 more. We've got 3 more saplings. Which is obviously birch, dark oak, pale oak. We'll do dark oak and pale oak to one end. Just because they're going to deviate from the design. So, we're missing acacia. Right. So if we put birch there and then... Have I got any dirt on me? No. Okay. I've got a feeling they're not going to be able to be placed this close together, but we'll see. I could just see this going wrong, but I'm sure it will be fine. So if we do that... So in terms of vanilla woods, we're missing... Obviously, as I say, we're missing the acacia. We're missing mangrove. Is that all of them? Maybe. Because bamboo's bamboo, obviously. But then we've got oak, birch, spruce, jungle, which was the original 4. And then we've got acacia, dark oak. Obviously, pale oak's been added recently. Mangrove's been added recently. I think that's it. And then obviously, eventually, we'll get the crimson and warped fungus, I think. We will need to get those eventually. Have I got... I don't think I've got any bones on me. I can't grow the dogwood tree. Because I don't actually know what that's going to look like. Let's put all of these saplings in here, though. But this is what we have. Do we need to trim this tree? Absolutely we do. Let's go just quickly trim the pale oak to allow for the dark oak to grow. Oh, the dark oak could grow anyway. Let's clean this up. There you go. You've got the mishmash dark oak, pale oak trees pushed together quite weirdly. In our ever-expanding tree farm, which is currently consisting of a fair few trees. I do apologise if you can hear that in the background. So we've got, obviously we've got the dogwood tree which is now grown. So that uses normal oak wood, that uses jungle wood, that uses cherry wood. But that's the wisteria, that's the golden chain, that's the dogwood, all from the furniture add-on by XP Games. Then we've got the fir, the redwood, the magic, the flowering oak, the jacaranda from the Biomes of Plenty add-on. We've got a fair few more to go with that one. And then we have, obviously, we've got spruce, jungle, cherry, oak, birch, pale oak, and dark oak for the vanilla. All in our field of glowstone that we have for now. So we are next live 3 PM Monday is our next scheduled live stream. That is on Lego Fortnite. Next week we will try and do a mission to get as many saplings as we can, and maybe make a waste disposal unit in the town to dispose of anything we have way too much of. And of course we are perfectly safe here because of the amount of glowstone. No mobs are spawning. But for now, thank you very much for watching. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed, and I will see you all in the next stream. Goodbye.